delayed. Senator John McCain had surgery on Friday, Cal, and without him being here and casting a vote in favor of this, Republicans simply don't have the numbers, but also the focus is elsewhere. How is this playing out right now? A lot of people concerned about his health, but also he has a role of being someone who can have a conversation, right? He can talk to people in a way that some politicians these days just aren't interested in that negotiation process.
Yeah, I think there are layers of significance. I mean, there's the very practical matter of him being out and not perhaps being in a position just quite literally to cast a vote right now, but also there's the factor that there's no question that he's one of the senior members and people look to him for leadership, and they also look to him, as you said, for to play kind of a bipartisan role to perhaps keep in mind that the president has indicated that if this version of the bill doesn't pass, that the next attempt might be to go more toward the middle, to make overtures to Democrats. They might decide that, I guess it wouldn't be the Freedom Caucus in the Senate, but that ilk, that more conservative wing just might not be winnable.
Say you're out, yeah.
Yeah, say you're out, and so maybe you go toward the middle and actually try to work with Democrats. McCain could be helpful on that front. And then I think there's also just sort of an optics factor to it as well, right? And in some ways, some Republicans might feel like their concern for McCain's health and not wanting to push ahead without him right now gives them a little bit of a chance to take a breather right now, right? Because things are not going right now, and they've been in such a rush, right, to get this thing done. Initially wanting a vote before the 4th of July. A little bit of a pause might be kind of welcome in some ways.
I was debating whether this is going to be a blessing in disguise. Of course, somebody's health is never considered a blessing. We all wish Senator John McCain gets better soon. But for Republican leaders, they could have more time to try to cull together votes. But I also,
or it could go the other way.
It could go the other way. I lean toward my crystal ball saying that because time has just not been on the Senate bill's side right now. The longer it goes, even significant changes they make, the more opposition tends to pile on, and there is no significant change in who supports the bill.